This brings back a lot of memories. This is when we burned the mortgage. Saw the mortgage for the first time and was just shocked that Mike Delk and people like that had all signed, the original board members had signed that mortgage and guaranteed it personally. It's hard to find board members to do that. It's incredible.
Dave is a quiet giant. He just makes things happen, not in a boastful, big way, but just in a quiet, successful way. It's all about character and integrity. That's what I remember most about my dad, and he would always pick the people that had those same two traits. And Dave knew how to just summarize everything for Dad the way it needed to be done, without a lot of fluff and right to the point.
Respect and a commitment to making the community a better place and doing it the right way. Don't cut corners, but you do it the right way and you do it with the right values and character. That's Dave Hilgemann.
I've been on the board now for 45 years. To give the opportunity to kids that they wouldn't have otherwise is just right down my alley. It's about learning. It's about making them confident, having some pride in what they're doing, and understanding that maybe, that dream that they had is reachable after all.
Dave is just a solid individual that cares about this community. He's not a flashy guy. He might not be the loudest talker in the room, but he's solid, he's consistent, and he is really a guiding light and I'd say a force of consistency within our community.
He doesn't like to get a lot of accolades. He brought not only his knowledge, but a community of people that he brings to every situation. It was part of his DNA as well. That then was infectious to us.
And because everyone respected him, of course, he could bring other people in. Yes, I believe in them, and you should too. And everyone heard that and did it.
Dave Hilgemann was Dad's lawyer for probably 40 years. But Dave became a friend. And so Dave and Dad over time became not lawyer and client, but friends and community members together.
He was not just a business associate, he was a friend and a partner. And together they built a lot of things in Salem.
Dave introduced us to the Boys and Girls Club, not for legal counsel, but for suggestions. What are the right entities in Salem that will take Mom and Dad's hard-earned funds and use it wisely and effectively?
It was Dave Hilgemann who was the Boys and Girls Club champion, and he's the one that brought that love to my mom and dad, and therefore it became part of our Epping Family Foundation focus.
Took Larry for his first tour of the facility over on Summer Street, and he saw all the kids, and it was just, from there, it was history. Everything came together. It was like it was meant to be.
It's truly how you invest in the kids. You're putting an investment into a kid that thrives into a great adult. But you got to build the core of the kid first. And that's what they're doing. And if you're giving to the Boys and Girls Club, it's going to have a true impact for kids in a positive way.
It represents home. It represents belonging. It represents really positive adult relationships. A lot of things that not every kid has innately growing up. And if a place like the Boys and Girls Club can give that to someone, they're raising hundreds of great young adults that will go on and do great things.
People value him for his advice, his vision, a calming state, or consistency. And I think, Dave really does embody that. And his ability to give people advice that makes a difference in their life. Then you see folks like the Eppings, with Dave's advice, making a huge difference in kids' life and this community. It's a wonderful cycle to be a part of. I want to emulate it for my community so we can all leave something behind that we can be proud of. And it starts with these kids.
The club has had an incredible impact on my life. It changed my perspectives, and it framed how I approach my life. What you get maybe can't be measured in economic measures, but in the impact that it has on people. It doesn't get any better than that.
Thank you, Dave. Thanks for not only being legal counsel, but a mentor and a friend.
Thank you. Thank you, and we wouldn't be here without him.
Hey man, I really appreciate all the help over the years. I appreciate the advice. I appreciate the consistency. And I really appreciate the roadmap that you laid as a foundation for board members like myself, for future board members. And that's exactly what this community needs. And again, I think Dave is the embodiment of that.
Dave is a force for true actions and true reasons and true results.
He's somebody that cares about this community. He's somebody that cares about the future. He's somebody that cares about kids' lives. And that's evident in everything he does.
It gives me joy to help others and see others succeed. And that is what Dave saw too. I hope his legacy becomes another 20 Dave Hilgemanns in Salem.